sweet beans, and welcome to episode 21 of Polysaturated.
21. It's old enough to drink, so we're drinking.
Hey. Our podcast is now old enough to drink, and so we're all drunk.
Right.
We hope that your holidays are going just smashing if you celebrate anything.
And hopefully you're not smashing things for your holiday. Well, unless you're doing it for fun, then cheers.
Right.
I'm here with...
Who?
Boo.
Who?
Looking at you.
So I am Zan.
And...
Bro.
And I'm Jay. And we come to you today to talk about red flags.
Long nights and
red flags and long nights, you know.
Ooh.
She Wants Revenge song.
Yeah, which, by the way, if you haven't heard of She Wants Revenge, listen to them.
He was my the lead singer there.
Justin Warfield.
I actually fangirled over him when I got to meet him.
Yeah, and
Zan had to go actually talk to him because I couldn't bring myself. I've never done that before. That was a very strange experience.
It was
I'm not normally like the starstruck kind of person, but that actually happened.
Mm-hmm.
It really did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ice Cube.
Oh, Ice Cube?
Oh, well, I've never seen Ice Cube in person. If I did, well, I would probably have a similar reaction.
All right. So, red flags. And I think we are celebrating a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Woo woo!
Not only are we celebrating the fact that it's the holidays and we had an amazing Yule party.
Ho ho ho!
We had a Shenana gift exchange.
Yeah.
Shenana gifts.
We had a lot of people here.
Kind of like a white elephant gift, but...
On crack.
Yeah. Well, we're not on crack. The game's on crack.
It wasn't quite a white elephant. It was more of a purple octopus.
Yeah.
Purple
I
octopus.
like that.
And it was at a rave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we didn't have rave music playing.
No ecstasy.
We could do that next time.
We could.
We have to do it to like Darude's Sandstorm.
That would be... Oh, you know what? We can totally, like...
This totally works for me.
Like, while passing the gift around, play
or
Sandstorm.
Kyoki.
Oh, ooh, I like Kyoki.
Yeah.
Kyoki can work. Yeah. How about we do that? Like, you know, we could play, like, because it's the season of magic.
Drug me, suck me, lick me, taste me, burn me, nail me, kick.
What were we talking about?
I have forgotten.
I completely forgot what we were talking about.
Well.
Oh. What we're saying is not only we're celebrating, not just because we had an amazing Yule party and we have Christmas coming up with the family.
Yeah.
And this past week, Crow's divorce is final.
Da da da!
And on that note, let's go to our subject.
Hey, there we go.
Red flags.
Red flags. And to start us off, we're going to have lots of serious things to discuss. So we're going to start off on a little bit of a lighter note in relationships.
In relationships, whether it's poly or just relationships in general, or life. You know what? This is a life lesson.
This is
a life lesson.
Right. Now, if you hear barking in the background, it's because our dog Chip is in the room with us.
And another reason why this might be a red flag. If you have a kid... don't let them name your pets. Or if you do, just...
What? So of course let them name your pets.
Our youngest daughter has a fascination with naming pets after food.
Yeah. We've come to realize that.
Mm-hmm.
Chip's full name is Chip Pretzelbag. She also had a hamster called Mr. Waffles.
Yeah.
She has 2 chickens.
Called Twinkie
and
Cheesy Poofs.
Right.
I want my Cheesy Poofs, goddamn.
Well, the other ones were Tweedledee or Frickin' Frack.
Yeah, Frickin' Frack.
But that's not food.
That's not
that
food.
That is not food.
But then we went with Cheesy Poofs.
I kind of came up with that, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
Moving on.
Anyway.
So, but this time, Crow actually wrote a list.
So a lot of people...
Holy cow.
I've taken a page from Jay's book.
Literally. Like, it's actually in my notebook.
This is literally her book.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Did you get permission for this?
No.
No, he didn't. He just took it.
I didn't get any permission from anyone in the universe.
Uh-huh. So you rather ask for forgiveness rather than permission?
I'm not even going to ask for that.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Wow.
She can take it out on me in other ways.
Somebody grew a pair.
I totally will.
Anyway.
It's his newfound freedom.
Anyway.
And lack of red flags.
So here's the thing. In relationships, in life in general, a lot of times we're too close to ground zero to really identify those red flags. And a lot of times our friends come up to us or our family comes up to us and they give us the warnings. They tell us all the things.
And as like good people, what we do is we listen to them and follow exactly what they say.
No, we ignore them utterly. So
right.
So
Because we're in love.
absolutely.
And they don't understand.
Love, love, love.
They don't understand the person, right?
They don't know.
understand our situation and
I
what
can
we're going
change,
through.
but I can change them.
And they can change.
I can totally change them. Actually, for a good example of change, and I have confirmed this with Jay, I am one of those people.
See that?
I have done a lot of changing over the past year.
Growth.
Yeah.
A lot of people have problems identifying red flags in their own situation. You're too close to the situation. So it's hard to identify those red flags. So we have compiled a list to kind of help you out.
So something like you can't see the forest for the linoleum?
Can't see the forest for the crazy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good God.
Yeah, that's terrible. Okay.
He's literally cramming the list into the microphone.
So, yeah, do you all see it? Can you all see it in the podcast?
That's not how it works.
Look
That
with
is
your
not-
looking eyes.
Yes. All right. Now, this is in the spirit of Jeff Foxworthy's You Might Be a Redneck If.
I like this.
So,
What's number one?
these are in no particular order,
Okay.
and that's very important because we might be editing some of them out.
So how about let's start with number one, letter A, section Q,
let's not-
subsection Y.
We're not even counting
Oh, we're not counting?
because they do not increase or decrease in importance. I want you to listen to all of these, and we're starting off on this light note because we're probably going to get a little serious at some points.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Of course we will.
And as we're talking about a serious subject, and we are going to make a little bit light of it, please just bear with us. We know red flags can be serious, and at most times are serious,
And hurtful.
and very hurtful. But you know what? You have to look on the bright side sometimes and just laugh because, for the love of fuck.
Some of you, a lot of our listeners, and I know I can look at this list and think, oh my God, that's meant to be funny, but that literally happened.
Yeah.
You
And-
know those memes that say, I feel so called out right now, or, why are you calling me out like that? This is the thing. If you've ever Googled red flags in a relationship, or narcissism, or gaslighting, or something like that, and you have taken the time to Google it, it probably is applicable.
Right. In other words,
The fact
if
that you feel like you have to is probably your first red flag.
That is a red flag. Yeah.
that's your first red flag.
And I think, as Dan was saying, we may be making, light of some of the subjects, so we know how heavy they can be.
And
We're
most of
trying
us,
to keep it, we're keeping it real, but we're also keeping it, like there is a light at the end of the tunnel.
and it's not a train.
No. Well,
But
it might be, but you could hop that train and ride that bitch to the end.
You're fucking right, and that's
Yeah.
what I was about to say. The fact that, you know what, a lot of these red flags we have all been through,
Yes.
and we are on the other side of it.
Yeah.
So because
We really try to make a habit of not talking about things we don't have experience with.
right,
So-
like me riding flying dragons. We have yet to have that episode.
Well, there was that one time
It wasn't a
In
dragon.
band camp?
in band camp with
It
the
wa-
flute and Yanni.
I didn't play the,
So, we're going to bring things back here to the list.
but I'm so confused. First off, I didn't play the flute.
Flute.
I did
few-
not.
I don't. That's a new instrument.
I did not play the flute. I played the trombone, and I did not attend band camp.
Is that why your lips are so puffy?
Back to Crow's List,
He has big, full, gorgeous lips.
He does.
Anyway.
I love his lip.
So,
as we keep interrupting.
if you,
Analysis.
if you notice treasured mementos and keepsakes disappearing because you need the room, but there's plenty of room for statuary of their ex,
Oh,
it might be a red flag.
wait.
Plenty of room of what?
Statuary of their ex.
Wait,
They have statues of their ex.
Of their ex?
Yes.
or something that reminds them of
You're
their ex.
thinking way too hard about this. This is meant to be funny. It's
Oh.
good
okay.
God.
Imagining a little.
So, removing personal mementos. Are we
Right.
talking about like personal mementos of the relationship they're currently in,
Yeah.
and putting them up with the ex?
Right. That's
Of
what
the
the-
ex. I'm
right.
sorry, of the ex.
Of the ex. They have plenty of room for that, but they need more space, so they're getting rid of your shit.
Oh, I got one real quick that I
Right.
don't know we have in there. But if they keep bringing up their ex,
Oh, yeah.
because it's like, oh well, they did this and they did that. That might be a red flag too.
Oh, yeah. They have no driving issues on their record until they drive your car.
Ooh,
That might be a red flag.
that's why I don't let anybody drive my car, because I like my car. Look at that. And that's just like, and an angel just got their wings.
Let's keep it rolling. I've got like 17 of these things.
17? Jesus Christ.
I didn't know we were just strolling through the list. I didn't know there was a plan.
It almost sounds like he got out of a relationship
thought we were
with red flags.
Okay.
Yeah, it does. Because he did. We all did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If they suspiciously ask about bruises they gave you 2 days prior,
are these?
it might be a red flag.
Now, are these bruises that you asked for?
No, if they it doesn't matter. If they're acting suspicious of you because you have bruises and they're the ones that did it, yeah.
Now, when it comes to that, any kind of physical violence whatsoever, big red flag. Like
not just a flag. That's a get the fuck out.
Just bail.
Just go.
And honestly, that yeah.
Just
I mean,
and if they are in your place, pack their shit and send it out.
Right. Yeah. And the thing is that should have been one of my biggest red flags right there, because like that should have been like, what the fuck? Okay, we're done at this second of physical violence. And I'm not just talking about play wrestling or anything like that, or BDSM or anything like that. I'm talking about like, you just hit me for no fucking reason. Time to go, move, run.
If they end each argument with, let's put this all behind us,
it
might be a red flag.
In other words, let's try to forget about it this time again and pretend it never happened, because it probably will happen again.
Oh, well, not only that, they just expect you to get over it right away. And so that you cannot remain hurt after that point.
I'm over it. Why aren't you?
Yeah, right. It has been 10 minutes and you're not over it yet.
I'm over this. I thought we put this in the past. Why are you bringing up old shit?
Don't be mad. I'm not.
It literally happened yesterday.
Yeah. Or even, I don't know, 3 days ago, but I'm not over that, and I have the right to not be.
Because you know what? When somebody gets hurt, it doesn't mean that it's instantly gone.
If they begin each argument bringing up the one they told you to forget.
Oh, God.
It might be a red flag.
Do we even need to talk about that one and just move on to the next one?
If you had an argument about the results of a game of tic-tac-toe, it might be a red flag.
Holy cow.
That's a whole level of competitive that like is just...
Okay, now I'm a very competitive person because I just don't like losing, period. I do everything in my power not to lose.
Okay, another thing that would be a red flag is if they completely... Say you're playing Jenga and they realize they're going to lose and they completely trash the whole Jenga game and smash it onto the floor.
Hold on. I can understand that with Monopoly because earthquakes happen all the time in Monopoly.
I think it's perfectly valid to flip a Monopoly board. I think that's a better way to end than the extremely dark actual ending of the game.
But wait, hold on here.
Monopoly is drudgery.
And the best time to do that is whenever you're rolling the dice to see who goes first.
Oh, yeah.
In other words, don't start the game. Just end it before it begins.
The best way to play a game of Monopoly is to pick up the board, put it in the trash, and play something else.
Put it in the fireplace.
Ooh, I bet you it burns well.
I bet it does. It's probably fire retardant because everything is now.
Honestly, folks, if you enjoy a game of Monopoly, then great, good on you.
We don't.
We don't.
Our daughter does, though. She will even play by herself.
She will actually play by herself.
She loves it so much. Too. Oh, yes. She played against her boyfriend. She's played, 15, 20 times now and won every single game. He is actually extremely hurt by this. He has a wound, a deep wound that will never heal.
He has legit PTSD from Monopoly experience.
Yes. But the thing is, like, I don't know if we can be friends if you'd like playing Monopoly.
We can work that out.
We can work it out.
All right. If you ask them to find your G-spot and they suggest you check your purse, it might be a red flag.
Clue number 1, it's not in their purse.
Ooh, can I throw out there if, like, they constantly throw your weaknesses and your really embarrassing things out for general knowledge and public awareness?
Oh, right, because it doesn't affect them.
Right. Well, no, it's entertaining to them.
Oh, that's very true.
Yeah.
If they find your weaknesses entertaining.
If they meet your dog for the first time, scream and run up the stairs, it might be a red flag.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah.
What?
If each time you wake up, they have a